Welcome back to Half-Life Let's Play. They opening up this lift and dealing with some troops, completing We Got Hostiles. So one encounter, we saw the Marines use grenades there, and we also see a maskless Marine, so you can shoot him in the head and deal more damage. Oh. He's not, he's just gonna stand there, I guess. You would call that a waste of ammo, but no Marines dropped enough. Or wasted what ammo pick up, I guess. Maybe we got a catwalk with a bunch of barnacles on them. You gotta go in between here, or you can shoot the barnacles, but that expends ammunition. And I mean, if you got grabbed and whacked them, you would fall and break your knees, and I don't want that. So Moscow's barnacles did not get grabbed by them. There were a lot of troops up there, and if they spot you, you basically accidentally trigger an arena that you're not supposed to be in until much later in this chapter. Not much later, but a good few minutes from now. Up past these conveyor belts, and in this room, some stations for healing. This conveyor belt, some barrels, sandbags, and a Marine. I've sent up sandbags and the like. Running the Marines do have a name. They're part of the fictional Hazardous Environment Combat Unit. And that's exploring one of the expansions. Oh yeah, this area. We were just up on that catwalk. And as you can see, there are a lot of turrets. That was probably not the right thing to do. That was probably not... But it worked, so... I'd say a better strategy here is to use grenades from above, but I forgot. I'll give you grenades for the rest of this chapter, Alina, considering I feel like you're encouraged to use a lot of grenades throughout this chapter with all the explosive tossing and the like. The only pair is right at the start before the Marines show up. These doors take a bit. We got both of them alive. Any batteries in this room? No, I guess now I do have to backtrack to heal. So I just blew myself up. Wonderful. Great thinking there. Yeah. This is kind of like split the chapter into two parts. So the second part is prone to a lot more mess ups from me. And a lot more time wasting. Back where we started in terms of health. Great. Gosh, they aren't in the big boxes. Rarely anything in the big boxes. Yeah, they got the announcement system too. Health station, some more magazines. I'll use the top of that catwalk. Few less barnacles, and here's that ambush or battle arena encounter that those barnacles can accidentally take you into. I'm gonna do an impenetrable strategy with the Marines, and then it's gonna be hiding behind the corner with a shotgun. Only one way for the Marines to reach me. They aren't even. Okay, the strategy has been flirted by the Marines not wanting to come up to me. I'm gonna call them Marines, even though they probably. There we go. Yep, enough in the big boxes. But here's a way out. The surface. Lift straight to it. Well, guess we're getting out of here. Goodbye, Marines. I sure hope they aren't on the surface, even though that makes too much sense. Oh, there's an Osprey right here. Oh, and they're bombing the place. Of course they're bombing the place. So there's 4 Marines out here. We're gonna just keep bombing Marines. And there's also now random airstrikes that may as well instantly kill you if you're in them. That Osprey flying around. Can't really see it. But there's some Marines behind this electric fence that does do damage to you. And if you kill them, oh, the Osprey just spawns them in. So you can shoot the Osprey in the propellers. And if you shoot it enough, once smoke starts coming out both of them, it will fall. But it takes a lot of ammunition, and you have to stand in the airstrike, so it's much better to just run into this bunker, not pick a fight. Central ventilation. There's the vent access. Now comes the Osprey to drop some Marines on us, but if you just run... Can't get you. So we run back into the life of the vents underground. Right. Okay, as long as they're not on the platform. Okay. This is concerning. Alright. No more need to be concerned. So you have to be very precise. Move. Oh, okay, you can just fall and break your knees for the fan somehow. That works. That has not happened to me before. I do not know how that has happened. I guess I just slipped through that corner. That fan, if you touch it, it's basically instant death. You crawl for these vents. This area is optional, by the way. All of these vents are optional. If you just want to go to the end, then you just go down to the bottom. But if you do want to explore the vents, which I do, find many little secrets. Many little obscure areas. Like this room that I slammed the fire door on last part. Got some shells. There's a head crab in the vents. And over here, some more alien slaves spawning. Sometimes they run away and you can't get them. That just happens. So we'll look over here. Oh, is it sniping? Sniped. Drop back down and no, it's the cafeteria that was locked off. Got some magazines. Oh, they only give you 25 on normal, and that makes sense. Got our batteries on the first aid station. Actually, no, let me test that. Okay, no, they still do give you 50. And over here's the freezer where a poor scientist decided to lock himself in. Very smart. And yeah, the door won't open still. And that's all that's on this side, but if we go back to where the head crab came from, we will find...
You 12 dumbass scientists, and not one of them fought back. This sucks.
Marines are showing some regret, I'm assuming. But hey, you know a scientist who does fight back? And since I'm in the vents, they can't even shoot you. If they do get away from the little grating area, you gotta pop out. Yeah, dead end through here. So we go back. In the vents. Back into this shaft.
Personnel evacuate security material storage facility.
That's where we're in. Over here, this ventilation shaft, you go for a loading zone to get some more shotgun shells that we already got. So that kind of... I don't think you'd expend that many shells when you get the MP5, so I don't know why they give you everything. Anyways, hold crouch here, and you'll just fall through this bottom vent. We go along. Straight line, there's nothing of interest really. We got two more vent choices. This top vent is completely useless, I'll show. Because why not? You go through, and you see the first room and a dead end. There's no point to this vent. Why is it here? Why can you access this? I guess it's looks nice from the outside, it makes sense, but there's no reason for you to be able to go inside it. Oh no. There's what that Barney was. Zombie and him, I guess, just disappeared. I think you'd find a zombie somewhere in this room, but no, he's gone.
Well, so much for the government. Their idea of containment is to kill everyone associated with the project. Judging from your hazard suit, I'd say you were part of what went wrong. Isn't that right? Now look, if anyone can end this catastrophe, it's the science team in the Lambda complex at the opposite end of the base. With the transit system out, I couldn't tell you how to get there. But there's an old decommissioned rail system somewhere through here, beyond the silo complex. If you can make it through the rocket test labs, you might be able to worm your way through the old tunnels to track down whatever's left of the Lambda team. You can trust them. You can trust all. Good luck.
This scientist that appears out of nowhere gives us our objective for basically most of the rest of the game. Until we finally reach the Lambda base, that is. And yeah, now we can open the silo doors. And on our merry way. What lies beyond? shall find out next time in Blast Pit. See you then.